Hi, welcome to Crisp AI. My name is Chris Wagner, and today we're going to be getting into narratives. All right, but before we get into any of that stuff, let's talk about what do I mean by a narrative? What are we talking about, right? A narrative are some brand new visuals that have just recently, in the last few years, entered into the realm of analytics that come from our partners over in data science world. Basically, what they allow us to do is use some advanced artificial intelligence to generate natural language that users can read to gain additional insights as to what's going on inside their information. The reason why this additional color and context is so important is because there are lots of people out there who bar charts and graphs and KPIs just look like a bunch of meaningless garbage to them. This is where narratives come in. Narratives can provide that background, those insights. They can troll through and uncover that, hey, this subcategory product rose by 29%. When you add in some of these smart narratives, a few tips. These are visuals that do well if they have enough room for people to be able to read all of the text that's generated. Real helpful tips is to include a narrative box on each page that provides your users that summarized information for their consumption. A pattern I really like is to have a pop-up that's a custom page that I can go in and I can format the exact size I want it to, so I can include maybe a few KPIs along with it, maybe a very simple graph or a part of whole visual as well, but then enough room for that narrative that users are able to go in and read and understand what's going on. Let's go take a look at them. Data visualization guide was designed to be deployed out into your Power BI Center of Excellence experience. So let's go take a look at our narratives. Two big narratives that exist inside of Power BI that are really starting to blow my mind with the additional features that are out there is the smart narrative that is inside the Power BI desktop. You can see it over here. It is a smart narrative visual. This is a preview feature that you have to turn on. So if you're looking for options, settings, options, preview features, smart narrative visual right here. All right. So just turn that on if you're looking for it. Super helpful in easily providing this context wherever you go. If you build out a report page, just clicking on this smart narrative will create narratives around whatever you visualized on your page. It's so easy to use, and because it's part of the service, there's no custom visuals to add or none of that monkey around that you have to do. The other thing that's been really impressing me lately is the Q&A visual over here. This has progressed by leaps and bounds since the Q&A visual was first introduced, especially with this ability to go in and customize the Q&A, put in new questions, teach it stuff, manage terms, add in suggested questions and whatnot. I mean, straight up, this thing is fire. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention and also talk about the narrative sciences visual and the ARIA narratives. Both of these are incredible. Check out my other videos. I'm not going to go any more on that. And then here's the Comic Gen visual. This is actually pretty cool because what this does is it creates a tone and a feeling for what's going on inside the report. So this is the guy as he's kind of happy. But you can actually include this in and based upon the tone and the trends of what's going on inside your report, he'll actually share a different emotion or expression. That's another way that some body language, that can be communicated out to people as they're consuming information. They can find this really helpful in understanding what they're looking at. Thank you very much for joining me today. These narratives are some of my absolute favorite visuals because they really help bring in a new audience and connect people to the data. Thank you very much. If you like this content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Heck, turn on that alarm bell so you get notified every time I post content. Peace.